So let's rank all the films I rewatched for the month of March 2024. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Noel, better known to as the Big D, back with another ranking. This time I'm going to be ranking all the flicks and stuff I rewatched for the month of March 2024. I ranked 40, counted 42 of them. Now I'm going to go real fast for the first half. I'll only give you brief bits and then go on to the next one as best as I can. So this way I don't take a long time on this, but I will be showing up for the top 10, so be on your toes for that. If you're ready, good, then let's get this ranking started. And I mean pronto. Sit back, relax, and here we go. Number 42 is Leprechaun 4 in Space from 1997. Yeah, this was as far as I went for the Leprechaun films this time around. Yeah, well, it's alright. It's still not one of the best, though. But after rewatch it, it's gone up just a little bit. Better watch this over Origins any day. Number 41 is Leprechaun 2 from 1994. It's okay and what have you, but it does have its weird moments and all that jazz and what have you. Yeah, it's just not that great, but it's okay though. Warwick Davis is still pretty good. Number 40 is Godzilla from 1998. Yeah, I know this film did not get well received and what have you. I feel like it's, well, not too bad, but still maybe not one of the great films. But it's sort of a semi guilty pleasure. I'll be reviewing this at the end of the month. Number 39 is Lightyear from 2022. After rewatching this one's kind of gone down a little bit in my likings on the Disney Pixar films. But anyway, I recently collabed with Ogre Boy on this, plus a couple others, which are still to come on this ranking. This film is okay and what have you, it's just not one of Pixar's best. Number 38 is Ghostbusters Answer the Call, or Ghostbusters 2016. I know a lot of people are mixed or don't like this film, and I understand and what have you, but this is a guilty pleasure, and I have a soft spot for it, but I still like the originals a little more. We'll see where three, well, the first two in Afterlife wind up on this ranking. Number 37 is Leprechaun from 1993. Pretty good film. Good way to start off an unexpected franchise of cheesiness. Number 36 is Just My Luck from 2006. This film's pretty funny and what have you, pretty underrated. Lindsay Lohan, Chris Pine, they're both pretty good. Check out my review of this if you haven't seen it yet. Number 35 is The Matrix Revolutions from 2003. This is kind of my least favorite of the franchise, though I appreciate they tried their best to continue after the events of Reloaded. Check out my re-review of this film if you haven't seen it yet. Number 34 is Godzilla King of the Monsters from 2019. This, of course, is the third installment of the Monsterverse. Check out my re-review of this if you haven't seen it yet. Pretty underrated though, but it did have a lot of those classic kaiju monsters go up against Godzilla. Number 33 is The Matrix Resurrections from 2021. Now, this is only my second time of seeing this film, and well, it's actually okay. Big comeback for the franchise and what have you. Never thought we would actually get a fourth one, but we did. It's not too bad. Number 32 is Monsters vs. Aliens from, oh, what was it? I think it was 2000. Yeah, from 2009. This is an underrated DreamWorks animation film. It's fun, why have you? Check out my review of it if you haven't. It's got a pretty good cast, though. Number 31 is The Indian in the Cupboard from 1995. It had been some time since I last saw this film. It's a pretty underrated family film. I have yet to review this film. Maybe I will sometime down the road. Frank Oz directed this. That was pretty cool. Anyway, I will try and review this sometime sooner. Number 30 is Leprechaun 3, also from 1995. This is easily my favorite of the Leprechaun series, just because it takes place in Vegas and what have you. It's got some pretty good characters there, well, cheesy and what have you, but hey, this is my favorite. of the franchise overall. Number 29 is Happy Birthday to Me from 1981. Now, despite I didn't get to see it on my birthday earlier this year, but since it came back on Tubi, I rewatched it just for the heck of it. It's still a pretty underrated slasher, and I think it's still pretty good though. Number 28 is Godzilla from 2014. Pretty good film. While it may not have much of that great monster in it, but it's still an overall fun way and of a flick to start the MonsterVerse. Check out my review of this if you haven't seen it yet. Number 27 is Taken 3 from 2014. This is the third installment of the Taken franchise, and I feel like it's underrated and what have you. Maybe not that great though, but still pretty cool and action packed. It's still like Liam Neeson in it. Number 26 is Jawbreaker from 1999. Very underrated film. It didn't do too well at the box office, but I love the performances from the whole cast. Check out my review of it if you haven't seen this. Number 25 is Watchmen from 2009. Haven't seen this in a while, but this is a pretty underrated comic book flick. I already reviewed this film. Check it out if you haven't. Like I said, it's an underrated superhero flick. Number 24 is Phantasm from 1979. A pretty good horror flick and what have you. I've only seen this once, but I decided to revisit just to celebrate if we'll celebrate its recent 45th anniversary. Check out my review of this if you haven't seen it yet, but a pretty good scary flick. As I've said, I will rewatch the second one and the other sequels and review them later on. Number 23 is Ghostbusters 2 from 1989. I recently re-reviewed this film. This film's pretty underrated. Well, it not doesn't quite come close to the original, but still, it has its moments though. Number 22 is 9 to 5 from 1980. Love this movie. Great film, great cast, including Dolly Parton, Lily Tomlin, Jane Fonda, and Dabney Coleman. This is a great chick flick. Love it. Number 21 is Dora and the Lost Sea of Gold from 2019. I didn't know what to think of this film when I first heard about it and checked it out. But after watching it, I actually liked it. It was a quite fun take on Dora the Explorer. I have reviewed this film, but it was one of my earlier reviews. Maybe I'll re-review this film sometime this year. We'll see. Stay tuned. Number 20 is The Matrix Reloaded from 2003. Pretty good sequel. It has a few issues, but still, it's a pretty awesome film. Check out my re-review of this if you haven't. I'm glad that and Revolutions, since I re-reviewed them separately, have done better than my original back-to-back review of these. Still a pretty awesome sequel. Number 19 is Kung Fu Panda 3 from 2016. Pretty underrated sequel, but still, I like it though. But still, I think it's my least favorite of the franchise though. But still a pretty good movie though. Number 18 is Point Break from 1991. Now, I almost made a first time watch, but I remember after only seeing a little bit of it, but I had seen the film in its entirety before. Pretty awesome film. Keanu Reeves, Patrick Swayze, they're both pretty good. I'll review this sometime sooner. Number 17 is Luca from 2021. Great coming of age film. It's pretty fun and what have you. Of course, Ogre Boy and I recently did a collab on this. We finally finished collabing on all the Disney Pixar films, as a matter of fact. Number 16 is Ghostbusters Afterlife from 2021. Great comeback, great sequel, like the new characters, plus the additions of the originals and what have you. Great film, love it. Number 15 is Save the Last Dance from 2001. It's been some time since I last saw this film. I was going to review this if I had room, but failed to. But I'm going to try and make up for lost time and give you all a review of this sometime sooner down the road. This is a pretty good film. Number 14 is Kong Skull Island from 2017. Another good installment of the Monsterverse. It has a pretty good cast and what have you. I absolutely enjoy it. Check out my review of this if you haven't seen it yet. Number 13 is Annie from 1982. This is the original classic. You can't go wrong with this classic and what have you. I really do enjoy it. It's still pretty good. Number 12 is Kung Fu Panda 2 from 2011. Great sequel, in my view. I think this is a very good film, and I like to say it's got a great villain as well. It's just so awesome. Number 11 is Elemental from last year in 2023. This film's pretty good as well. I recently rewatched it on Disney Plus. Had to because this was the last film me and Ogre Boy just more recently did a collab on. If you haven't seen it yet, check out Ogre Boy 1992's channel. You can check out all the collabs. Well, I collabed with him on. We did all of the Disney Pixar films. As I've mentioned already, it's a pretty good film. Okay, I sure hope you went through with that so far. Sorry I had to do it just so quickly and why have you. I didn't want to use up much time and why since there were 42 films and why have you. But the top 10's gonna be surprisingly good, and I don't know. You be the judge and what have you. So if you're ready for me to go on, I will go on. But first things first, I will tell you that I'd like to thank a lot of y'all for supporting my channel. You helped my views regain some power after all those humiliating drops and what have you. But I've been making my channel a little bit better, so I'm hoping for the best. This will keep it. You can keep it up by helping helping out and being part of the Big D Nation, what have you. So anyway, thank you. All right, now for the top 10. Coming at number 10 is Kung Fu Panda from 2008. Now, of course, I reviewed this and its two sequels last year, so that way I wouldn't have to re review them for the brand new one, which if you've watched my first time watch this ranking, you'll see that new fourth one on there. But anyway, this film, I still like it a little more than the second one, but don't get me wrong. The second one's pretty cool as well, but this one just took the cake. Jack Black's good. The whole cast is good. It's got great characters and a pretty good story. And I just think this is one of the main greats of DreamWorks animation. I actually like it. It's pretty awesome. Anywho, the original's still good. Next, another original classic. At number 9 is Ghostbusters from 1984. Now, I love this film. This is a childhood favorite of mine. Well, sort of actually, but after revisiting it, it's really become a great classic in whatever. You cannot go wrong with this film. Great cast, great characters, a good story with good songs in my view, a great score, and it's great theme by Ray Parker Jr. You can't go wrong with that. Ghostbusters, definitely a classic. Love it. And coming in at number 8 is Free to Be You and Me from 1974. This is a TV special that ABC aired. I recently reviewed this film, well, not film, this special for its anniversary, and it's only my second time of seeing this. I think it's a pretty good special. I think your kids might want to watch this. The full special is available on YouTube. Check it out if check it out with your kids. And if you have not seen my review, you should check it out. I really think this is a very good special. Next at number 7 is Turning Red from 2022. Love this movie since it premiered on Disney Plus. I know it should have went to theaters, but it did get a more recent theatrical engagement, limited engagement. And same with Soul and more recently Luca. But anyway, I love this film when it first came. It's still pretty cute and pretty funny and what have you. I think it was just so incredible. I think it's a pretty good film to enjoy. Another good anime coming of age film, definitely. Next, coming in at number 6 is The Easter Bunny Has Come to Town from 1977. Now, this is a very underrated Easter special, but I love it. You can find the full special on YouTube, but it's very good. It's got great characters. It's sort of a semi-sequel slash spin-off of Santa Claus Has Come to Town, given the fact that Fred Astaire reprises his role as the narrator and character he played in that little special. But everyone was absolutely great. I liked Sunny, of course, that's the Easter Bunny's name. All those kids, they were good. Gadzooks the bear was a pretty good villain, and Chugs the train, and the Chicken Sisters, well, they were pretty good as well. So anyway, great songs as well. I think if you want to see this, check it out. Like I said, it's on YouTube. Check it out. I think you'll really like it. It's definitely good. And coming in at number 5 is it's the Easter Beagle, Charlie Brown from 1974. I love this special. I'm glad I got it on DVD last year. I was just missing out on it so much. Needed to see this in its full mind blowing entirety. Anyway, it's just so much fun to watch. I recently reviewed this the other day. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. But anyway, a great special. I actually looked at this week's classic Peanuts, and yes, Snoopy as the Easter Beagle is being involved in that again. Just a great special, this one is. Love it. And coming in at number 4 is, yes, another Easter special, and that is Here Comes Peter Cottontail from 1971. Great special, love it. Like the Easter Bunnies come to town, the full special is available on YouTube. You can check it out there. It's such a great special. Casey Kasem did an exceptionally good job voicing the titular character. I really do like all the other characters we see in this film. Yeah, like Antoine, Mr. Sassafras, Don, and of course, Owl Irontail, voiced by Vincent Price. Does an exceptionally good job. Anyway, this is a very good special, and I love it now. It is just one of my favorite Easter specials now. Incredible. Okay, now coming in at number 3 is Godzilla vs. Kong from 2021. This was one of the first films to ever make a big splash at the box office, despite, well, a year after the pandemic hit. I'm just glad this film managed to save the box office big time. Even though it opened in theaters and started streaming simultaneously on Max, well, back when it was HBO Max at the time, I'm going to say this is a very good, awesome film in the MonsterVerse. I know I have yet to review, well, I mean, rank the films, but maybe I will someday. This could be the big one. Anyway, it was just so awesome. The battles between the two, excuse me, was really, really awesome. Definitely loved it. And coming in at number 2 is Dune from 2021. Now, this also came out in theaters and simultaneously on Max. But anyway, this was a good reboot in my view, or sort of remake. And I'm glad it continued with Dune Part 2. You'll find out where that winds up on my first time watches ranking if you haven't seen it yet. I'm going to say this is an awesome film. It has great characters from a great cast. Timothy Chalamet, Zendaya, Jason Momoa, Dave Bautista. Oh, the list goes on. But anyway, now credited as Dune Part 1, I'm just going to say Dune is from 2021 is just so awesome and epic. But Part 2 turned out to be even more cooler. But if Dune's, well, second, what's number 1? I think, it's a film that just more recently celebrated its anniversary just a few days ago this week. And that would be The Matrix from 1999. Yep, after 25 years, this film is still awesome and what have you. I'm glad my re-review's done better than my original review of it, and I'm glad y'all have been enjoying it. You can't go wrong with this one. This is the one that started all. Keanu Reeves, Lawrence Fishburne, Carrie Ann Moss. Everyone was so awesome in this film. This was just incredible. Great effects, the bullet time, the the score and soundtrack. Everything. This movie has everything to offer for a sci-fi action flick. The Matrix is so awesome. I love it. And that's why it's my number one rewatch of March 2024. And there you have it. So, what did you think of this ranking? What's your top rewatch of March 2024? Let me know in the comment section below. You can also leave your top 3 or top 5 if you wish. If you like the video, consider clicking the like button, subscribe, and support my channel and be a part of the Big D Nation. Now, there is going to be a slight change of plans. Now, this was to come out a little earlier, but I got tired from working, what have you. So now I am going to be. Now, I will be giving you Talk to Me next time, but I'm rescheduling my Tyson's Mysteries video. It will be coming up sometime sooner. Maybe about possibly Friday morning. You'll probably get. And now I was going to do at least. Was it? Should I do it? No. No, I think I should. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll have it up for you Friday morning. And while I was going to do this on Sunday, but since something happened, or well, just a couple days ago, I'm going to do a different video on the 7th. So this means I've decided to do Lisa Frankenstein and Night Swim in a mini reviews vid instead. Okay, so you'll still get that on Friday, but next time you're gonna get the Talk to Me review. So I do hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, check out the top 3 films in this ranking. In the upper left-hand corner is my re-review of The Matrix. The upper right-hand corner is my review of Godzilla vs. Kong, which is spoiler-free. And the bottom left-hand corner is my spoiler-free review of Dune, Part 1. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.